All right, this story is called Rejection Letter, but not because it has anything to do with the rejection letter, but because I received a rejection letter about a month ago, and it reminded me of this story that I'm going to tell. And what this rejection, it was one of those ones where I got it and I opened it up, and it said, and I'm summarizing here, it said, like, we really care about you. Like, you're super great. And then the second paragraph, it says, sorry, but we will not be selecting you for this thing. So it was one of those letters, and that's not really important to the story right now, but kind of keep that in the back of your mind for later on. This story takes place about 8 or 9 years ago when I'm in the 7th grade. And it's a story of my first girlfriend, which it seems fine right now that I would have a girlfriend, and I don't. So. But what you don't know about my life in the 7th grade is at this point in time, I had spent about the last 4 years of my life working on a mustache. Which, like, is cool if you're, like, a cool kid, but I wasn't. And a lot of people say, well, why don't you just shave the mustache off? And the response to that is, like, the only thing less cool than having a mustache as a 7th grader is shaving a mustache as a 7th grader. And I also had a unibrow. So, getting a girlfriend at this time was like a really big deal for me. So there's this girl that I like, and I know she likes me, and I know this because we've been talking a lot, but it's on MSN Messenger. And not like some of it's on MSN Messenger, but like all of it's on MSN Messenger. And I think like my name was like Superman 92 or something. And so we started dating, and it was like great or whatever, but we'd hang out. And I was so shy at the time that I wouldn't talk to her, and she like it wasn't that funny, like immediately after the relationship, looking back, I'm like, that was maybe part of why it ended. So we're dating. It's like we go through the summer. We have our first, here's a first. I had a first kiss, but it wasn't really a kiss like in a sexual way. It was like a kiss in the sense like that two objects touched each other. And like it wasn't like two lips. It was like a lip and a nose. So like that happened. But then it's the end of the summer, and I get this email because we don't talk to each other, and this is how we correspond. And I knew this was tragic at the time because she didn't send me like an MSN Messenger message, and like clearly I was online all the time, so it wasn't that she couldn't find me. It was probably that she didn't want to engage in dialogue after she sent the message. And so I get this email and I open it up. And this is where the rejection letter comes in, because the email, it starts, and I'm summarizing, I really like you. Like, you're super great. And this goes on, and in the second paragraph, it says, sorry, but like this just isn't really working out. Like, you don't talk to me. And right at this moment in my life, it was devastating because I like still had the mustache that I hadn't taken care of. And so like I was gonna have to go through this struggle again, like knowing that I'd have to find a girl that was okay with that. And like I eventually did, but I don't know, I don't have an end for this story. It was that was my first relationship, my first kiss, and my first heartbreak.